In July 2021, Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon. He handed over the keys to the company he spent 27 years building, a company now worth over $2 trillion, and walked away. Most people assumed he'd stay in meetings, stay in the boardroom, stay relevant the way billionaires usually do. Instead, he bought the biggest sailing yacht ever built by a private individual, sailed it across the Atlantic, proposed to his girlfriend on a beach, and started spending money at a rate that shocks even people who track billionaire wealth for a living. This is not the Jeff Bezos you knew. This is what happens when the richest builder in history decides, finally, to just live. The yacht. Let's start with the boat, because nothing says, "I'm done being corporate," quite like commissioning the largest sailing yacht in the world. The Koru is 127 meters long. That's longer than a football field. It has 3 masts, teak decks, and interiors designed to look like a private island resort had a child with a 5-star hotel. The price tag? An estimated $500 million. But here's the detail that went viral. The Koru is so big it needed its own support yacht. A second vessel named Billionaire follows the Koru carrying a helicopter, extra crew, and equipment. The support ship alone cost over $75 million. Bezos essentially owns a fleet just to support his vacation boat. When the Koru first sailed through Rotterdam in 2023, the Dutch city famously disassembled a historic bridge to let it pass. Bezos's boat is too large for the world as it currently exists. The life. Away from the yacht, Bezos's post-Amazon life looks nothing like you'd expect from a man who spent decades obsessing over logistics and quarterly numbers. He's been photographed vacationing in the Mediterranean, dancing at music festivals, and sunbathing on private islands. He reportedly rents out entire resorts for personal trips. His physique alone, the result of an intense personal training regime, became global news. His real estate portfolio reads like a geography lesson in extreme luxury. A $78 million property on Indian Creek Island in Miami, nicknamed Billionaire's Bunker. A $165 million Beverly Hills estate. A $23 million ski chalet in Aspen. Multiple properties in New York and Washington, D.C. He travels primarily by private jet. His Gulfstream G650ER has been tracked flying to the Maldives, French Polynesia, and private Caribbean islands with the kind of frequency that made climate activists take note. Lauren and the transformation. Then there's Lauren Sanchez, former TV anchor, helicopter pilot, and now fiancé to the world's second richest man. Bezos proposed in 2023 during a trip to the Le Serre restaurant in Paris, a Michelin-starred institution, reportedly with a ring estimated at $2.5 million. The couple have since been a permanent fixture on the global luxury circuit. Front row at fashion weeks, aboard the Koru in the Med, at exclusive events most people can't even find on a map. Their planned wedding, believed to be one of the most expensive private events in modern history, has reportedly been designed to span multiple locations across multiple days. What's striking is how openly joyful Bezos seems. The man who once radiated calculated intensity now posts workout videos, grins on yachts, and looks, for the first time in decades, like someone who is genuinely having fun. That transformation alone might be the most expensive thing he's ever purchased. What it all means. Jeff Bezos built one of the most valuable companies in human history. He did it through relentless focus, brutal efficiency, and decades of delayed gratification. And then, at 57 years old, he decided he was done delaying. What he's spending now, the yacht, the houses, the jets, the ring, is rounding error against a fortune that still grows faster than he can spend it. Amazon stock alone adds billions to his net worth each year. But the real story isn't the money. It's the shift. From builder to liver. From boardroom to deck chair. From the world's hardest working billionaire to its most visible one. If there's a lesson in Jeff Bezos' new life, it's a simple one. Even the man who spent 30 years building the future eventually decided the present was worth showing up for. Subscribe. Because next week, we go even deeper into the world's most extraordinary lives.